Alright everyone, what's going on? This is the United Universe FC, and with just 1 year remaining on Pogba's current deal at Old Trafford, he will effectively decide his long-term future over the next 6 weeks from now until the end of the summer transfer window. If the 28-year-old accepts a new contract offer from Manchester United, obviously he stays. However, in the summer transfer window so far, Manchester United have been in a precarious position over the future of the 2018 FIFA World Cup winner. With Pogba now in the final year of his contract, United have been attempting to tie him down to a bumper new deal. However, he is yet to commit his future to the Red Devils. Pogba is managed by controversial super agent Minarola, and he has put Pogba in a very strong position with United and his future in general. For Pogba to secure the final mega contract of his prime years, as he rightly should do. Pogba's trials with Manchester United has been quite an intriguing story. The French midfielder first left the Red Devils in the summer of 2012 before returning from Juventus 4 years later. His second coming has now lasted half a decade, and Pogba has proven to be frustratingly inconsistent at times. However, the 28-year-old has often shown that he's levels above the rest of the Manchester United midfielders when he is at his best. To date, the French international has featured 206 times for the Premier League heavyweights, chipping in with 38 goals and 42 assists in all competitions. His record in the Premier League stands at 137 appearances, 28 goals, 29 assists, which is okay, but not world class like Pogba's meant to be, whereas Kevin De Bruyne has a Premier League record of 180 appearances, 42 goals, and 78 assists. Clearly a lot better stats from De Bruyne, though he has played 43 games more than Pogba. Paris Saint-Germain have reportedly initiated discussions with Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba over a move this summer. According to reports, Paris Saint-Germain have taken the first step in their bid to sign Paul Pogba in the summer transfer window. The Manchester United midfielder is in talks with the League One heavyweights over a potential move before the window slams shut. Although a free transfer next year has not been ruled out, Pogba is reportedly the top target for PSG, as the League One side prepares to sell a handful of players to raise the 70 million they believe will be required to sign him from Manchester United. But according to a fresh report from Sky Sports, Pogba is increasingly unlikely to sign a new contract at United, and that has given PSG hope of pulling off a deal for the French superstar. If he rejects all offers from the Red Devils, he's almost certain to leave the club. Ideally, Pogba and Manchester United will work it out with plenty of time to spare before deadline day so as to work out a deal for the club to net a significant transfer fee rather than losing for free at the end of the season. Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has revealed that the club is engaged in active negotiations with Pogba. Talks are ongoing between Paul's representative and the club representatives. All the dialogue I've had with Paul is that he's looking forward to the season. Always speculation about Paul, and there's always clubs being interested. And of course, we've seen Paul at his best, and Paul knows what we feel about it. I've enjoyed my time working with him, and hopefully we can work together. Well, the United Universe FC think we should sell soon as possible and try and claw as much money back as we can on a player we broke our transfer record to sign, paid millions more out in wages and agent fees, and have seen very little in return. It was meant to be a dream return for Pogba, coming home to his boyhood club. He chose to leave in the first place anyway. No doubt when Pogba is on his game he can be unstoppable, creating and scoring goals at will, but those games have been very rare over his 5 years back at United. One game that really sticks in my mind is a few years back away at City in 2018. At half time, 2-0 down, with City on the verge of sealing the title at the final whistle. We came out second half, and Pogba, along with Alexis Sanchez, inspired us to a 3-2 comeback, with good old Mike Smalling heading in the winner. To everyone who says Sanchez did nothing for us would be right, but at least he stopped City taking the piss out of us some more, which has got to be worth every penny in it. But anyways, back to Pogba. Along with his lack of great performances, he always seems to be picking up injuries that keep him out for weeks at a time. I'm sure he's only had one injury-free season since his return. Then there's his agent, Mino Raiola, who is the real-life Valentin Zukovsky out of the James Bond films GoldenEye and The World Is Not Enough. Well, that fucker has always got something to say about which club Pogba would like to play for, or he's not happy with one thing or another. One time I really remember is when we were facing a defining week with us facing Leipzig and City in quick succession. We had to book our place in the round of 16 of the Champions League and was level on points with PSG and RB in the group. However, ahead of the RB game, which we lost 3-2, media reports suggest that super agent Mino Raioola's comments on Paul Pogba may have killed the positive atmosphere at the club. He tweeted, "Maybe Juventus could be Pogba's next club, why not? The relationship between Paul, Juventus and former teammates is excellent, but with the Covid impact, many clubs can't sign him. For sure it's time to leave Manchester United." And when it ain't Raiola, it's one of his brothers saying he loves Zidane or Real Madrid. Plus the fact he wants about 400k a week to stay and always seems to play for France with more passion and fight. I would get as much as we can for him and bring in a replacement who actually has a hunger and willingness to play for our club. Because I feel like no matter what we do anyway, Pogba wants to be his own man where him and his agent can demand how much signing on fee and whatever wages they want because he's a free agent. It's all about control and getting as much money as you can, I think, personally.